Hello and welcome to this edition of Margo Works from Home. Today we're going to talk about Census 2020, and I'm going to go ahead and fill out my census right now in real time so you can see how long it takes me. And if you haven't filled yours out, hopefully this will encourage you to do yours by the April 1st deadline. That would be fantastic. So we need to fill out the census because it's the law. And also because this census is used to direct billions of dollars to different communities for schools, roads, and other public services. It also helps our local community prepare for emergency readiness situations, which is rather appropriate right now. And it will also determine the number of seats each state has in the U.S. House of Representatives. Now, in the Senate, each state has 2 senators, so we have equal representation. But in the House, it depends on your state's population. So really, really important that everyone in Oklahoma and everyone in Garfield County does complete the census accurately and counts every person in the household who's staying there, children included. Really important. So what I've done is I went ahead and went to the website, which is my2020census.gov. And if you want to do this along with me, then you can pause me, go get your invitation in your laptop, and we can do this together. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going. So the first question is they're asking me to log in with my 12-digit census ID. So let me pop that in. And it didn't take because I wasn't in the right field. Okay. Can log in. Okay. So first, it's address verification. Are you completing the 2020 census questionnaire for the address below? And it lists my address, so I will say yes and next. On April 1st, 2020, will you be living or staying at this address? Yes. Next. What is your name and telephone number? We will only contact you for official Census Bureau business. Okay. Household questions. Press start. Including yourself, how many people will be living or staying at this address on April 1st? So I will pop that number in, click next. And we do not want to miss any people who might be staying at your address on April 1st. So it says the names listed so far are, and will there be any additional people that you did not already list? And you can click yes or no. And okay. On April 1st, 2020, will the house, apartment, or mobile home at this address be owned by you or someone in this household with a mortgage or loan? Owned by you or someone in this household free and clear without a mortgage or loan? Rented, occupied, without payment of rent? So choose the appropriate answer and hit next. And now we're on to asking some questions. So what is my sex? Okay. What is my date of birth? This is a drop down, so you just choose. Verify or enter correct age as of April 1st, 2020. And that is correct, so I'll hit next. Let's see, am I of Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin? I will say no. Select one or more boxes and enter origin. So now they're asking about race and origin. So I'm going to choose my race, and then I will type in my origin. And there are a lot of different things to choose from here. And then there is also an other box at the end where you can type in. Okay, now is when you could add another person if you need to. I don't need to, so I am going to go to the final questions. So, do I usually live or stay somewhere else other than this address? No. You're almost finished and ready to send your responses. Once your questionnaire is submitted, you will not be able to access your information or change any of your responses. So remember, on my census, because it's a one-person household, I only put information for myself. But for a family, you must enter everyone in the family to be counted. Your spouse, your children, stepchildren, your crazy Uncle Lou who lives with you, whoever that is. And it's all explained there on the form. And if you do have questions, there is a frequently asked question tab at the top of the Census 2020 website. If you have questions, ask. Again, we want this to be accurate and make sure that everyone is counted. So it's asking me now if I'm ready to submit my questionnaire, and I am ready. And so it's thanking me for it. And it says if I receive any other mail from the Census Bureau about the census in the next few days, I can disregard it because the mail may have been sent out earlier than today. There's a number I can call if I have questions. And then I have a confirmation code, and I'm actually going to go ahead and write that down. I don't know that I will need it. But better to have it than not. It's a very long code. Okay, thank you for joining me and spending a little time here. As you can see, the census did not take me very long because I was only filling out one person, so I would anticipate it would take a little bit longer to do a whole family, just putting in the names and the birth dates and their ethnicities and all that. But it's really important, so I hope that everybody will send in your census and stay home if you can, and be safe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.